Hello, hello. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Stephanie. Welcome to my sewing room. Welcome to my channel. It's time for Friday Sews, a little bit of life, a little bit of sewing. And it's not Friday. And I'm so sorry I'm a little late. Oh my gosh, you know how things can just unexpectedly happen. And I've had a whole week of that. And I almost put out a note saying no Friday Sews this week, but I just would have missed you too much. So I'm going to try and make this quick. Get this out so you can watch it. So I love chatting about sewing, and I want to share something, but I didn't finish anything. But I'm working on something that I'm pretty excited about. So this is it. It's the Zalia dress, and it's by Style Arc, and I talked about it last week, and here's where I'm at. So I've sewn up the front seam, the back seam, and I've put in the V-neck facing. So next up, I believe, is the pockets, the side seam, the sleeves, and then the hem. And one of my favorite things about this pattern is all this extra top stitching. There's top stitching here, top stitching here. I'm just going to have a whole lot to say about this dress. I'm pretty excited about it. I've been trying on as we go, even without the side seams, and I'm pretty excited about this. It's a linen blend. I don't even know if there's actually any linen in this, but I got it from Joann's, and I really wanted it in a linen type fabric, and that's kind of new to me. I do mostly sew on knits, stretchy knits. So I'm excited about this, and I will have a lot to say about that upcoming. In fact, I'm hoping this dress turns out so that it's a fave, one of my tried and trues. I'm putting time into making sure it works so that I'll have a pattern to try on other fabric, and I have a piece of fabric in mind possibly for an Easter dress, so we'll see. If not, something else, but I'm hopeful about this dress. And also, Easter dress has to get done. And the other thing on my list of must-dos, time sensitive, is the Frugal Sews. So I'll be working on those coming up, and hopefully I will have more time than I've had this last week or two. You know, things happen. It's funny because I'm just so used to having this kind of freewheeling, free time lifestyle that when stuff starts filling up my schedule, I'm like, stop it, I want to go back. It's just calm and quiet. So that's pretty much it on the sewing front for now. And on the personal front, I want to share just a tiny bit about the tea party, my granddaughter's tea party. It was so adorable. She was adorable. The guests were adorable. They were told to wear their best dress, and they all were dressed to the nines, and they just felt so pretty and precious, and they just loved it. They loved it. They did pinkies up. I'm like, we're looking at each other like, how did they know that? Where did they see that? How did they know that? And I overheard one little girl say, let's pretend we're grown-ups. So they just, and I did give Sis all the doll clothes that I showed last week, and I put them in a train case. And I don't think I even took a picture of this, but it was just an old train case. It's like a luggage piece. And I thought, she needs something to put clothes in. So I gave that to her, and she's like, do I get to keep this? And I'm like, it's for you. And Mama's like, darn it. I'm like, you didn't want that, did you? Because I might have more. I've got to have a bunch of them. So, anywho, one thing I didn't show you was this little dress that I'd finished after I made my Friday video last week. And it was just a little light dress, light blue with daisies on it. And it's just turned out so cute. And it was the same pattern I had made for Christmas. I think it's the Be Dreamy by Ellie and Mac. It looked so long, and I'm like, this is going to be way too long, but we measured her, so I'm going by measurements, and it wasn't too long. She's just tall. So she pulls the dress out of the gift, and everybody's all, ooh, pretty nightgown, and I'm like, just because it's a soft t-shirt knit doesn't make it a nightgown, because I think I thought it was a dress. So when we were leaving, I said, I thought it was a dress, not a nightgown, but you wear it however you want. So here's what she took from that. I can wear it as a dress or a nightgown or both. So she put the dress on after the party and played all afternoon, slept in it, played all the next day, slept in it again. Mama's like, you're coming out of that dress and it's going in the wash, and so are you. She's wanted to wear it every day. She wore it to her piano lessons. She wore it to gym, and she wants to wear it to church on Sunday. And I want to cry because every second I spent working on that dress is now even more precious just because of that. That means the world to me. So I'll show you a picture of her wearing it. And her doll matching. Aren't they adorable? So I'm going to spend some time with the grandkids and my daughter this afternoon. The guys, both of our husbands are working, so we're going to Dandelion Days. And that's just one of those things where they close off the streets and they put up all the booths and they have all the carnival rides and everything. And it's always in March. It's always the same weekend. And it just more often than not is stormy. It's kind of like, why don't you get a clue, people organizing, and pick a different month? But they never do. And so we had the most windy week. I mean, 3-4 days of just gusts that were blowing everything around. It was crazy. I can't even remember having that much wind anytime. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, that so easily could have been this weekend. It was like a couple days ago. So they have beautiful weather, and so we're going to really enjoy that. And so that's what I'm doing today. And I wonder what you're doing today. What are you doing this weekend? Are you having a nice fun time? It's so getting close to spring. Spring is popping up everywhere. I love this time of year. Love it, love it, love it. That's what I have to share. I just want to keep this short and sweet so you can get back to your weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you're having a great day. Bye now.